lonesome, singing to me a song. A whippoorwill call is just a reminder, pretty girls have hearts made of stone. Awake with the blues at dawn, my darling Cora is gone. I don't know why she told me goodbye, but my darling Cora is gone. Ring that she wears I bought for her finger, purchased her dresses so fine, gave her my last greenback dollar, and now she's left me behind. Awake with the blues at dawn, my darling Cora is gone. I don't know why she told me goodbye, but my darling Cora is gone. Drifting along like brush on a river, caring not where I roam. Going to live in a deep forest, dark hollow will be my new home. Awake with the blues at dawn, my darling Cora is gone. I don't know why she told me goodbye, but my darling Cora is gone. Howdy folks, and a great big welcome to each and every one of you. Well, that song was one of many songs that Lester Flatt wrote way back when he and Earl had their bluegrass band. And it's one of his that I like a lot. Hope you enjoyed listening to it. What I would like to do now is a little Bible reading. So for those of you folks who are not interested in and don't want to hear a Bible reading, now's the time for you to end this video. I'll say adios. See you next time. For those of you who are hanging on, I'd like to read about Lot. Genesis chapter 19. Lot was Abraham's nephew, and they had worked together, and the guys that they had herding their flocks of sheep couldn't find enough pasture land, so Abraham decided to split up, and he gave Lot the first choice of wherever he wanted to go. And Lot kind of selfishly chose to go down to the plain where there was a lot of pasture land, plus he could live in Sodom. So he went and lived in Sodom, and later on God decided to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah because they were just full of sinful people that were interested in just pleasing themselves and getting rich. And so he sent 2 angels to rescue Lot and his family right before he destroyed the cities. the angels told Lot, it's time for you to get out of town right now. And as you're going, make sure you don't look back. Just keep on going and find a hiding place, because you don't want to be here when God destroys these cities. And Lot kind of hesitated, so the angels took him by the hand and led him out, him and his family. And they said, let's go, we're heading for the hills, get away from here. Don't look back. Lot's wife, though, because she was thinking about all of the great times she had in Sodom, and she was kind of wanting to get back to that. She looked back and turned into a pillar of salt. Later on, so that's in Genesis. Genesis chapter 19, verse 26. God overthrew those cities and the entire plain, including all those living in the cities, and also the vegetation in the land. But Lot's wife looked back, and she became a pillar of salt. Later on, when Jesus was talking to the Pharisees, he brought up that story. Luke chapter 17, verses 28 to 33. Jesus said to the Pharisees, it was the same in the days of Lot. People were eating and drinking, buying and selling, planting and building. But the day Lot left Sodom, fire and sulfur rained down from heaven and destroyed them all. It will be just like this on the day the Son of Man is revealed. On that day no one who is on the roof of his house with his goods inside should go down to get them. Likewise, no one in the field should go back for anything. Remember Lot's wife. Whoever tries to keep his life will lose it, and whoever loses his life will preserve it. I tell you that on that night 2 people will be in one bed, one will be taken and the other left. 2 women will be grinding grain together, one will be taken and the other one left. So Jesus was using that as a warning not to look back and crave the things that were in the past. And this is the last one. This is Paul writing to the church in Philippi. Philippians chapter 3, verse 13. Brothers, I do not consider myself yet to have taken hold of it, but one thing I do, forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead, I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Christ Jesus. So Paul talks about forgetting the past and focusing on what's ahead in your life as a follower of Jesus. So I hope you folks enjoyed the reading, and I hope you enjoyed Lester Flatt's song. I'll say God bless, and we'll see you down the road.